We return once more for episode 4. Hey, that rhymed. Last time we left off, well, we lost our little companion, our poor Adolpha? Yeah. She unfortunately decided that she didn't like us and wanted to go back out into the ruins. So we obliged and accepted that. We had finished up some burglary quests down in Riften and became kind of a wanted criminal, a little bit more of a bandit, and a little bit more of a marauder. And because of that, we have decided to begin heading north. We did heal a little bit, thankfully, from our severe injury. So we're getting a little healthier. And now we're kind of finding our way all the way up to Winterhold, where we're hoping to become a known individual and gain some magical capabilities. We're also kind of working our way down still through Augustus and planning to kind of cap this out before we switch over to most likely back into magic and starting to learn and carry on that legacy. But for now, as we continue through, we will continue on our way up to the Grand College itself. We are kind of a fugitive in a few of these lands, so we're just going to keep on moving by as we do. Nothing kind of popping up here. We still don't have a court physician, sadly, so we're still kind of working with that, but we're getting somewhere. As we trek through Keen's Grove, our caravan has stopped at a clearing bordering a dense undergrowth. Oh, great. I proceeded toward the commotion, only to find Ankarion and Vongvild. Dude, Ankarion is just fighting everyone. He does not get along with any of our people. Come on, you two. Make amends. Jesus. You'd think by now he would be better off. Oh, our wounds have healed, so that's good to see. Do we have anybody with a decent aptitude yet for a physician? Do, and I'm not paying for someone to come forward, join us. As we trudge down the roads, a building hubs into view? I've never heard the word hubs before. The battered sign outside reads, "The White Hound Inn." I love that. No luck here tonight. We barely got room for our current lodgers, let alone anyone new. Inside, the innkeeper shakes his head dismissively, and especially not you, ragtag types. Ragtag? I absolutely require lodging, good sir. My hint was taken. Cool. Alright, fantastic. So we got our comfortable lodging. I love that our nose, by the way, sticks out of our helmet. I'm just going to fix that real quick, because I feel like we would... God damn it. Here, let me read this real quick. Friend, begins Ankarion. I couldn't help but notice that we are about halfway through our provisions. Shouldn't we start reducing our rations, or even better, plan for a stop to stock up? It's not an emergency yet, but these kinds of situations don't need to take long to take a turn for the worse. A simple delay, and we could find ourselves forced to eat the soles of our boots. Stop fretting, all is going to be fine. So, here, 1 sec. Pause. I don't want the game running while I'm trying to do this. Cool. Let's take his helmet off. I mean, we are a warrior, but of course we are a normal dude. Actually, no, let's apply changes. So we can continue to see, as our nose is a little bit too big for that helmet. We find ourselves finally here in the College of Winterhold. I've been playing a lot of Game of Thrones, can you tell? And as we now have kind of a reason to sit around here for a minute, hang out, see what we can kind of do. I didn't know there was a ghost fleet over here. That's kind of cool. Are you... A Ruins Dagon. Oh, you're like Cult of Dagon. Oh, there's a whole thing here. Magical lifespan. Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool. He's also a bastard founder, which is interesting, because he comes from the House of Heartfang. Oh, is there like a whole story here? No. Fell from his horse while hunting. She just died of old age. Alright, interesting. I'm kind of curious. So you're a pirate, but you're a magically increased lifespan pirate. Okay, cool. Interesting. Alright, well, while we're here, let's hang out in Winterhold for a minute. Let's pick up some questing. We'll go hunt some criminals while we're here. Be on the lookout for renegades and reprobates haunting the back roads. If your sword arm is strong and your eye true, Lemon Bjork promises generous rewards in exchange for the head of a particular thug. I mean, we're a decent warrior, so I say we go for it. Take a quest. This band of Lenman Bjork wrinkles his nose distastefully. Malcontents have been harassing my private estates. They burn, kill, and steal with a near impunity, slipping away before the retainers can clap them in irons they so richly deserve. I nod. The gang must be slippery to warrant such a private bounty. Their leader is one Kunishi the Depraved. Bring me her head before she can slip away for good, and you'll have your payment. Oh, you're not all that great, I won't lie. A smaller group will travel fast. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Not a lustful man here, but very advantageous. We could do something. We'll see. We first meet Kushishi the Depraved in Red Sigil. Spreads out towards. Oh, okay. And around her own little band of ne'er-do-wells. All of us tensed and ready for bloodshed. Mumbles Kushishi, stroking her chin. I'd expect more if I'm honest. Clearly the good Lenman's budget is suffering, so shall we? Kushishi's group is clearly outnumbered, but they seem resolute, nonetheless, willing to defend their leader or die in the attempt. Have at thee, Doxy. We're gonna get into this. Strike, parry, riposte. For a brief moment, Kushishi and I pace in lazy half circles, each watching for an opening. I have my axe ready to defend myself while she clutches her sword firmly to hand. Only one of us is walking away from here today, and I tend it to be me. With a sudden twitch, our bout begins. An unexpected reptilian hiss reveals an angry crocodile freshly burst from a nearby waterway, and it's only with several powerful cleaves that I fend it off. Better women than you have, Tren. She's trying to kill me with a flippin' alligator? Okay. I leap into action, launching a fury of quick slashes, driving myself against Kushishi's guard, wearing her down with each expertly timed strike. Kushishi stays stock still, seemingly hoping I'll just throw down my axe. My form is good with only small errors, and Kushishi's stance is incredible. My opponent's guard is fierce, and I feel far from victory. I'm the fastest blade of the East Marchers. In battle, I'm an artist. Every strike is a brushstroke, every fallen foe or gout of blood a splash of paint. As I brandish my axe, switching seamlessly between flourish and strike, I paint a picture of agony across my foe. Well aware that she is utterly outmatched, Kushishi hurls herself at me bodily, forcing me backwards with all desperation of the doomed. My form is excellent, with a little chance for my mistake, and Kushishi's stance is incredible. I have yet to open my opponent's guard at all and see no way yet to claim victory. Let's go strike, parry, riposte, because I don't think we can do anything else. I leap into action, launching a flurry of quick slashes, driving into her. Kushishi cracks her neck, then starts raining blows against my guard, a marathon of powerful cleaves that almost break me with their relentless ferocity. My form is excellent, with a little chance for mistake, and Kushishi's stance is incredible. I've yet to open my opponent's guard at all, and see no way to claim victory. Alright, once again, we're the fastest blade in East March. I whirl my axe with a deadly flourish, weaving a song of pain across my opponent with every blow. Stroke by stroke, my symphony of pain takes shape over Kushishi's every nerve, drawing screams like choir song punctuated with the ring of steel on steel. When my inspiration begins to run deep, I cut my dance short, allowing my foe to collapse to her knees. Blood pours off of her, so much as that Kushishi can barely muster the energy to look up at me. I do her the courtesy of returning her gaze and then ready my axe for the symphony's final note. Goodbye, Kushishi. I toss Kushishi's Dopre's severed head to the Lenman Bjork's agent, the red-purple meat landing wetly beside them. You killed her in single combat? My, how fierce, remarks the landman's servant, gingerly handing over our pay at the same time. The words are of little consequence, but the delicious weight of the fat purse and its cargo of silver help make our little hunt thoroughly worthwhile. A job well done. Fantastic. Easy victory. Alright, a quarrelsome. Ankarion, stop getting in fights, bro. Ankarian left. Oh, great. All right. We can stop to forage. Okay. I do think we are being unreasonable. Snarks the cook, who presumably drew the short straw on coming to speak to me, waving an arm dismissively at the surrounding terrain all the while. Stock up on some of the luxuries and make our food bearable. I sigh, wary of conversation already. I wonder which of us will break first. Our stockpiles are in the state they're in, and this fool is out here arguing about whether the last of our supplies will hit the pallet just right. Let's go with we can stop and forge. Fantastic. While we forage for a minute, we'll be then heading back to the city to go and buy some food real quick, because we are in desperate need. We'll do the how clumsy of me. As we continue on, let's talk to the town crier and see what kind of duties. Hireling and diplomacy. They take a little bit of a minute. Let's continue to look about. We do need to upgrade our camp a little bit. Getting the dentist tool wouldn't be a bad one to help with our disease resistance long term if we can help it. Honestly, you know what? We'll go in here and see who we can talk to. The tavern, gathering travelers and local East Marchers alike, is brimming with activity. A storyteller is seated by the fire a bit further in, and up front a gathering of shabby chums are pestering the server for more spiced cider, till Rodney looks around at the jumble of individuals with an intrigued glint in her eye. Let's see who's up for recruitment. We got a 40-year-old wise woman, we got a 78-year-old wise woman, and we got a 30-year-old wise man. Oh my god. Mallar's 114 gold. You'd be worth it if I had the money, my man, but we definitely don't. So let's continue looking about for jobs. I was honestly hoping that we could explore here as we kind of look around. Excuse me for taking a minute to take a drink here. I think we'll kind of continue on. Let's see, what other missions do we pick up? I don't want to do either. Let's head further. Ooh, Fellhammer has been... I don't know what's going on up here. Maybe the guy's got a living cloak or something like that magically. But Fellhammer has... oh no, it's one of the nations inside. Okay. Well, then let's head over to the next capital that we can visit and check it out. Go head over to Solitude and see what we... no, it's a prison break. We're already heading off. Let's continue on our mission as we were. Because at this point, I think we'll kind of pop around different kingdoms, see what we can kind of learn as we go, and kind of expand our abilities from there. A strange sailor. Moored for the night, I've made my way to a local tavern where I soon find myself swapping stories with the most peculiar old sailor, brittle ale lover. I mean, makes sense. You tell a woman's tale, my lord, she laughs, cutting off another one of my stories. Look at me, old missing a leg. When my ship once had a leak to plug, it did, and I had naught else to plug it with but that. Those were the glory days, my lord. Oh yes, she pines, and I long live 'em again. I mean, you're not bad to take as a quartermaster. Let's see, you think that was a good story? She doesn't join in on that one now. It just gives me some influence. Let's take her on. I mean, I could use the quartermaster. Alright, we are now officially in the Kingdom of Solitude. The current ruler himself, King Eric, his father having recently died. As we continue on with our missions, we could protect the innocent. It's not a bad idea to become a hero. Let's see, what does the wandering hero, can you get gallows? Oh, you do not have to have gallows bait, so that kind of makes it different. Listen, we may not be the wandering hero you're looking for, but we are going to be a very wealthy individual, mostly because we need the money to build up more troops so we can claim land one day. Yeah, so that's going to take, which is going to take us a minute or two. So Stormhawk is being bedeviled by robbers, outlaws, and wanderers of all kinds. Proficient fighters are sought urgently. Direct all dealings to the landman Stormhawk. Alright, I think we'll take up this quest, continue our evil deeds here as we do, preying on the travelers as we continue to make money and build up our camp. We'll later come back and clean up our name. Abos must be a truly careless wingman. Imagine putting out a notice begging for help like that, and not expecting to attract more trouble. His loss, our gain. My band and I have already begun scouting at the busiest back roads to begin laying ambushes. It seems the most natural route to harass the Stormhawk Dunstad Road. We'll rob these merchants and travelers blind and flee into the night as quickly as we came. I can practically smell the coin. A smaller group travels faster. And with that, we're going to end today's episode. Continuing on next time as we go about ambushing our focused goals. And we continue growing in power as we build up the House Snow name. I don't think yet we've come to a point where we're gonna put like a sigil on here yet. We haven't achieved anything. Now I will say if we max out Gallows Bait as an example, we might put something on there that kind of represents that, maybe like a black rat, and maybe we'll become like the snow rat, or the black rat family as we kind of update the name. We'll kind of see. But if, as of right now, I don't think there's anything yet we've got notable for Captain Tren to change his logo here, or his sigil, or his family name, as we continue on our journey. Thank you all, as always, for watching. If you've enjoyed the content so far, feel free to give it a like. A dislike if you're not. Comment down below whether or not you enjoyed it, and why you enjoyed it, or why you didn't enjoy it, and what you think we could be doing different, even if it is just, hey, you suck, Silent. And as always, if you enjoy the content and want to see this every week, give us a subscribe as we continue to upload on a weekly basis. Friday, soon to be Saturday, because now my mods are finally updating and getting caught up. Sunday, Monday, and I think like Thursday? Yeah, Thursday is when we do like our D&D multiplayer. So, as always, I hope you all have enjoyed. Thank you all, and I will see you on the next episode next week. Take care until then.